Everyone, how are you? I would like to say, I don't like to say happy Memorial Day because it's a sad day, but I hope you had a very nice day. I just attended a very tiny barbecue and it was very nice. We all took precautions and it was nice, only for an hour, and I was really tired today. But first of all, this is CHER&CHARLIES Personal Crafts. I should have had my emblem up, but I'll do that later. I want to try my very best to shorten my videos so I'm not boring you to death. And so as you know, we are working on our Father Day project. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying hard to get to the 300 subscribers. Excuse me, I have to put this on my back with this wonderful chair I was given. And once I do, we're going to have a really nice big giveaway. And believe me, I'm working towards it, and I'm putting money away for this giveaway. So please tell your friends. Can you watch her? She's a little silly or whatever, but I'm really trying to reach 300. In the meantime, there's something else I want to tell you about after we're through with this video. So stay tuned, don't leave, because it's something important. All right, so we're working on the Dad's Day. I put another thing of Mod Podge. So actually it has 3 coats after painting it 6 times with this gorgeous gold, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's a really hard thing to work with. I know it's backwards, I know it, but it says Father's Day. I will show you in the end what it looks like. I decided to add, I loved how that red heart, which was attached to the father, how it looked. So I want to add some more red hearts. So I went into my book that Angela sent me of cardstock. It's a thin paper. She sent me one real thick cardstock and then several books of beautiful paper that is awesome for Mod Podging. So I found there was this one. Get a close look. It's got like kind of polka dots. And then there was this one, and I decided on this one because I like the red. So I cut out 2 hearts. And once again, thank you, Angela. As so, from the paper. And I'm going to Mod Podge them on one here where I drew one, and I'm going to put one little one up here. And so I want to leave enough space here on the other side of the jar to write Love Jar. So it's going to be Father's Day Love Jar. I hope I have that right. I have Jar of Love, which I'm trying to think which one. I'm going to say Jar of Love. So it has to, I was going to stencil it, but then I thought that could be a mess. If it doesn't fit, we're going to end up in trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to handwrite it with this pen. I tried to make sure I had everything here for this situation, and I know I do. Oh, right here. This is a Sharpie paint pen by Sharpie. And it's a nice thick one, so I'm going to do the best I can to write Jar of Love in my best handwriting that I possibly can, and see what happens. I hope it looks okay. I don't know any other way of doing it. I'm trying to think of what I did with my daughters. Oh yeah, I did have letters, but I don't have enough letters. I may stop and look just to be certain that I have enough letters to put on here, but if not, I'm going to have to handwrite it. So I'm going to start you off by showing you, this is from Carol. I'm going to start you off by showing you how I'm going to Mod Podge these paper hearts. They're very thin paper onto the jar. So I want to put a big one here right underneath Father, and I think it's a little big. Let's see the little one. Let me see. This might be too small. Yeah, so we're going to use this big one and try to, I think I'll cut it down a little bit. I'm going to put this down so you can see. I'm going to stop and start because I don't want to run this video too long. I'm just freehanding these hearts the best that I can. Look, I got it a little bit wet, so it's like tearing on me. And actually it's the bottom that's too. You don't have to have a, messed it up. You know what? I'm going to do another one. I have plenty of paper. I'll be right back. I'm going to cut another one. Okay, I cut out a smaller heart. So she's ready to go. I have my Mod Podge ready, and this is completely dry. And I'm going to lay it right on top of the white heart. And so, let's see. First thing I'm going to do is paint on the back of the brush. I tried to really have everything ready and centered. Ready for this project so I don't stop and start. And I like to dry my brush a little bit before adding the Mod Podge, because if it's too watery, it just doesn't work very well. So I'll do the back of the heart first, just gently, and then we'll do the area of the heart. See how it's kind of watery? Okay, I dried it off real quick. You guys didn't even notice I was gone, did you? All right, so I'm going to Mod Podge over this white heart just to give me a general direction of where I'm going to go with this. And let's stick the heart on and try to cover up that white. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to Mod Podge over the heart gently so the heart doesn't move. It's okay if it got a little bit on the paper letters. It's okay. Okay, and that will take a bit to dry. But I told you I wish I had great editing functions, but I don't, or I could speed things up. I haven't quite learned how to speed things up. I'll push like a section that I want to speed up, and it ends up speeding up the whole doggone video, and I don't want that. So I don't know what the heck is going on with that. All right, so then I'm going to put one. Let's see, make sure that's down tight. I was thinking of putting one right about here. I was going to put it up here. Yeah, I think I'll put it up here. I love this red. So let's Mod Podge it up there. Right up in the corner here. I love this gold with the red. It's really pretty. And I wish I had an oil black marker, but I don't have one because I would love to do this in black. I'm going to look around and see if I can find I'm trying to put this on an angle here. It looks like it doesn't want to do it, so I'm going to pull it down. There we go. It didn't want to go up here. It was kind of having a hard time bending, so we'll just go with this. As I was saying, I just don't know if I have the letters, and I just don't feel like ordering them online. I'm trying to, to save money, and I'm trying to use what I have, so I may have to just write it. Okay, that's nice and saturated. Okay, so that's it. We'll let that dry a bit. The lid on. Always put the lid on, I found, as soon as possible, because Mod Podge kind of dries out. Okay. All right, so both hearts are on. And I love this. It's going to look similar to this heart. And I like to have it up on I have like a little plastic dish here, so I can like turn it when I want. And I always have some water here. Okay, so let me go over some things while that's drying. And I'm going to take a look. I may have to wait for this to dry. Let me push it down some. The heart, let me squish it. Because I have this much space to put a jar of love. So that's why I doubt very much I'm going to have letters. I'm just probably going to have to put it in white, and I could possibly after I write it and I'm satisfied, I can go over it with black paint, just so it kind of matches better, kind of coordinates nicer. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm not going to turn the fan on because everything will be blowing everywhere. I'd like to talk to you about a couple things. But before I do, I just want to let you know there's going to be 2 hearts and then jar of love, and I may write it, but I'll look around when this video ends and see if I can find some sort of writing like I did with my daughter's jar. If not, we're going to have to go with the ink pen. So this I did the other day, and it turned out terrific. I'm going to put another thing of Mod Podge, but it's not going anywhere. It doesn't like adhering to the metal, the Mod Podge and the plasticky type material, but it's working. And when this candle, I've been burning it a lot. Let me turn you around and I'll show you. You're going to notice that this candle that I'm burning, it's almost done. I'm going to wash it out, and I think I'm going to leave it clear with that lid. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Allergies probably, but 3 years ago, one of my first crafts that I made with the tumbling blocks from Dollar Tree, I made this, and it's a candle shack, like you've seen my card shack. I mean my flower shack that I made for Mother's Day for Mom. I call her Mom. She's kind of like my mom. Excuse me, one second. I'm sorry about that, but my throat. And I made this is one of my first projects, and I found it in the closet, and I'm thinking, hey, I could use that because it kind of keeps the candle steady, especially if it's low. And I think it's really pretty, and if you catch it in the light, it has a really pretty sparkle to it, so I'm going to show you. I'm being super careful with these videos because I've been messing up left and right by not paying attention. I also have a couple stickers that I may put on the top of the Father's Day jar somewhere in here, and I want a little tiny one. And I think Angela gave me these stickers. They look like, yeah, I'm almost positive. See this little tiny one which matches the jar? It says, all things are possible if you believe. Well, this person is a very positive person, and I think he's going to like this. So I'm going to stick this somewhere on the top of Father, in the middle of Father. I'm going to Mod Podge that on there also. But that's the one I chose. These are all like uplifting stickers. Thank you, Angela. I got to thank all my friends that sent me things. Donna, Angela, Deborah, Radha. Thank you, girls, because if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to craft as much as I am. All right, so we're going to do that too. Okay, and we are going to, I gave the little papers out of the book that Radha gave me. I gave 20 blue papers to the one son, and I gave 20 pink of these little pink notes for the girl today. And I dropped them off, and I said, just don't write a story, just write like maybe a sentence or two on each one, and don't worry about fold them. I was going to copy them, but I just gave them the papers and told them to write something you love about your father, something he did, something to make him laugh, something to make him cry, whatever you want. And they're going to give them back to me, and I'm going to put them in the jar. And it's going to be called a Father's Day Jar of Love. What do you guys think of that? Anyway, so there's that. So now I want to show you how pretty that jar looks. I didn't put any, I'm going to wait till I can get a sticker. And I've decided I'm going to put some coffee grounds in this and put it in the kitchen. But look how it goes with my basket. Okay, so you remember we DIY'd this basket, which was in terrible shape, and I sanitized it and added this gorgeous ribbon my subscriber sent me. I have my vitamins in here, And you can't see them, so they're out of the way. And this gorgeous teal. And this, I believe Donna sent me. Yes, I'm almost 100% positive, and I think it's gorgeous. Well, wait till you see how the jar matches. Let me get some more light. That didn't help, did it? Oh, I have the worst lighting in here. But anyway, I'm going to take it into the kitchen and show you. Okay. Check this out. And it goes perfect. That's better. That's much better. You can see. Look how that looks. So I'm going to put coffee in here, and I'm going to get some sort of sticker and write coffee. Like something vintage looking. But is that pretty close, right? And I think it looks so pretty. Now this was a pasta jar. But I'm also going to, this is where I'm going to put it too. Probably here near the basket. I'm going to take the other candle, sorry about that, and I'm going to make, paint it the same color with the same lid of the pattern that I got from that 50-cent bag. And I am going to put something else in there in the kitchen and put it up here. And that will be from the candle jar. Cost nothing. Okay, so what do you think about that? That cost $0. So save your jars. This one's almost, it's hot, or I would pick it up. It's almost burnt down. And so save your jars. I got to tell you something that happened to me. I was so upset for like 2 days. Do you remember I had to stay with my daughter and watch my grandson for something personal, very personal she had to do, so I spent the night. I always take my coffee machine because I have to have a good coffee. I like to make the latte, or I'm no good. So I took the coffee machine over there and I loaded it into my cart to leave, and it has something, it's like a, I can't think of the name of it, but it's a metal piece that goes into the machine and it grinds the coffee. So it has to be in there in order to get the ground coffee. And then you put that into the espresso maker and it drips down. Well, that one piece, I'm telling you, weighs about a pound. And I put it in the cart next to the coffee machine. I do remember doing that. I know my mind's getting a little shoddy. I think it's from the chemo. I really do, in old age. Do you know, I got up here, I was really tired. I said, let me make a cup of coffee before I clean up, put everything away. And it disappeared. I went through every single bag. I only had 2 bags with me, my clothing bag and another bag. I went through the hallway. I went to people, and somebody said to me, it may have fallen out through the holes of the cart because of the carpet. I wouldn't have heard it. Do you believe it's gone? I went through the trash cans, and I cannot believe that somebody would take that and heave it, throw it away. But one lady said, oh yeah, they'll do that. They'll just throw it away. I'm like, why? Why? I would think that they would just put it on the counter. It's gone. And it happened from my car to my apartment. And I tore everything up, and it's gone. So that kind of really bummed me out. And I don't know what happened to it. I can't blame anyone, but I looked up the part and it's $130 with delivery. It's not happening. So I'm just doing something. I'm using my French press to make coffee. So poor me. It's not the end of the world, but oh boy, that really, because you know guys, how much I love this machine. It's just, it was the one thing I wanted when I sold the house, and it just was the highlight of my life. I know, sounds crazy, but it is, and it was. So that's that. So let's look at the jar. It's already starting to dry, and I'm going to let you see the front. Okay, it's running. We're at 20 minutes. So here it is, Father's. There's the heart, the big heart. Father's, and then day is over here. Father's Day, heart, and the heart that was attached to it, and another heart here. I love that red. Here is where we're going to write Jar of Love, and up in the corner somewhere over here in the middle I'm going to put the sticker. Okay, now the good news. We should be done this tomorrow. I may do whatever I can do to quicken, make the save time on my video. I may do, but I want you guys to see how I'm doing it so that you can do it in your own way, in your own colors, whatever. But I have good news to tell you. I got to thinking, it's going to be a little while before I hit that 300. And I had a big spurt of about 18 people in a week when my channel went down. I don't know why they did that, but it did. So I decided, you know, that was so great to get to 18 people in like 9 days. And I think it had something to do, a lot to do with Rosemary, Donna from Donna Unboxes, and Mike, Life with Mike, and Radha, who helped me get it back on. I think it brought attention to my channel, which helped me so much. So I got to thinking, we need to have another giveaway before I hit 300. Just to show my appreciation and let you know I mean it. I want to get to 1,000. I know that's a big task. It could take me forever. But if I don't, I don't. But that's my goal, because that's what where YouTube really notices you. And I'm going to try my best to get good crafts going, good personal crafts. And so anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for sticking with me, for caring about me, for all the beautiful comments that keep me going and make me feel so worthwhile. I can't tell you. So I'm going to have another giveaway. And it's backwards, but in case you don't know what it is, it's another Target card, because I love Target. A $25 gift card, and I'm not going to tell you, there will be a couple little trinkets to go along with it. I like to do that to surprise you. Here's the deal. This video only, because I can't handle, they're all over the place. Whoever is in that jar stays there, okay? But if you're not sure you're in the jar, in this video, say, I would like to be in the giveaway. Or, even better, make it easier, put the word Target. If you have the word Target, that's even better. Make it easier for you. You will go in my fishbowl, and I'm going to have the drawing. Let's see, today is Monday. I'm going to have the drawing on, not wait a minute. This coming up Monday. Oh wait, I'm going to be at my daughter's. Let's change that. We're going to have the drawing on this coming Saturday, because I'm going away to watch my grandkids the first week of June. All right, so let's go over that again so I don't confuse you. Say the word Target. The ones that are in the fishbowl, stay in the fishbowl. If your name was called, your name is still in the fishbowl. I put you back in. I will only this video write the word Target. I will not go look at other videos. It's just crazy. This video, Target, you'll be in for the drawing for next Saturday. I'm going to write it on my calendar. Between 6 and 9 p.m. I will call the winner. This, and I'll give me time to get some other little trinkets. And tomorrow, I'm hoping I can come on tomorrow. I always say God spares, because you never know where I'm going to be physically. And we're going to finish this Father's Day craft once and for all. The only thing I won't have are the little papers from the two kids that they're not young, but kids that I'm going to put in the jar and be ready for Father's Day. So just another appreciation from your old girl, Cheryl. I miss Charlie so much. I can't even. My daughter took him down the shore and sent me videos. I know he's missing in action, and it's really hard on all of us. But anyway, I'll pray for you. Please pray for me, and pray for my puppy, because I miss him so much. I can't even talk about it. When my daughter sends me video, I cry. Oh, hold on. Okay, you guys, you don't need to see me crying, and then I want to end this on a happy note, okay? Here's my channel. Please subscribe, Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and thank you for watching. Much love. Thank you, Kentastic. Let's get to I want you to see my puppy. He may not be here, but he's always here in my heart. And he's going to be back. So you're going to see him Monday because I have to go watch my grandson for a trip my daughter has set up. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Get your names in. The word Target. Thank you. God bless.